Hello again everybody, my name is Josh the Trucker and welcome back to the Automation Beam Championship Season 2 Round 5, the ultimate round where, as I said in the last video, drivers will be hurtling $1 million supercars up the Devil's Playground at Pikes Peak. And now not only are these $1 million supercars, they were specially tuned specifically for this track. Let's get into the results. The Velocita Motorsport Distruttore GT-V4 has the joint lowest RPM limit at 6,900 RPM. It's also who uses fiberglass panels, and it looks great. The Striker Dominator DPI-1 is one of two rear-wheel drive cars in this competition, the only car not to use semi-slick tires, and one of three cars to use fiberglass panels. The Auto Delta Reparto Corse 528-8 Pikes Peak is one of the few cars to go for a 7-speed DCT transmission, which takes up a lot of estimated time in-game. It's also the best driver's result of the season for Francie 2040. The Orb Automotive Basilisk is the only manual car in this competition. One of three cars to use fiberglass panels. It's the heaviest car at 1959 kilos. It has the highest displacement engine at over 10.9 liters, and it has the lowest RPM limit at 6,900. The Nethnia Racing Leaf 1 CCC PP has the lowest power of any car in this competition at 380 horses. It's the cheapest at 51,800. It doesn't have a turbo, and it has the lowest ET of 162.3 estimated. The Aero Motorsports Succo L600 is one of the cars to maximize the ET to exactly 170. It's one of the best driver's result of the season for Aero Racer, and the best result of the season for his team. Good job. The Tomahawk Goth Rebel 2020 Pikes Peak is the only V12 in this competition, which is incredible making that work with ET, and is one of two rear engine cars. Not mid, rear. The Zeta Motors Akihiro Sokudo is one of two Boxer 6 engines, and it's the best result of the season for this team. Great job, Zeta Motors, for improving upon previous results. The Team Ignite Artemis Chronos XXR Evo is my favorite car design-wise, which is probably why I got third place in the aesthetics. It looks absolutely incredible with a very unique glow-stick-based design. The Picard Motor Company Velocity Pikes Peak had the best driver's result of the season for the driver of Gerbilderp. Great job to you and your team. Exige B58's NMR entry is a McLaren P1, which should speak for itself. It's the most expensive car, it got good in the aesthetics, it doesn't have a turbo, and it's rear-wheel drive. All of that combines to make a potent car. Vana Concept is one of two cars in this competition to have aluminum panels for the body, and it had the best result of the season for this team. Great job. The Type-In Motors Speed 1 Hill Climb helped Beep Beep and Type-In Motors achieve their best driver's result and their best constructor's result. It also had an RPM limit of 11,000 and a 0 to 60 time of 3.9 seconds. The Waffle Racing Waffle Motors Panther T8 Pikes Peak had first place in the automation market, second place in the automation scores, the joint fastest 0 to 60 time of 2 seconds flat, the fastest quarter mile time of 8.47 seconds, and the fastest automation lap time. It also had 1,730 horsepower. The Mikado Gomer EX PPHC Mark IV had a very popular front splitter design that many people were discussing after aesthetics went live. Good job for rocking up this competition, Mikado. The Ganner GXV HC020 finally leapfrogged Exige with a first place in aesthetics. It had a Boxer 6 engine and the best drivers and constructors result for Ganner and Senior Ben. Great job. The Century Motorsport Hyperdrive Tribute is the lightest car in this competition at 866 kilos, one of two rear-engine cars, the only car with 4 gears, the lowest displacement, the fastest 0 to 60 time, and second place in the markets. The Smans Racing Exiton Pikes Peak had first place in the automation scores. the third place lap time at 2 minutes 8 seconds, the joint fastest quarter mile time at 8.47, and the best part of weight ratio of 0.901, which is incredibly balanced. The Thistle Ben Nevis Pikes Peak had the second place lap time of 2 minutes 4.6 seconds, the third place automation scores, and the highest sportiness score of any car in this competition at an incredible 152.3. Great job, Thistle. The Ferdinand PV Ornskold all-wheel drive. This incredible vehicle took first place in the lap time market of 2 minutes 4.5 seconds. It's third place in the automation markets at an incredible 2:12. It has the only V6 in this class, and it's all-wheel drive, which is a very potent combination. It's the first car, and congratulations to the pilot of Ferdinand PV, the first person to stop MNF or Nev from winning the driver's round. Great job there, you really deserve this. And it's the best result of the season for this team. You beat Nev to first in the driver's championship, or rather the lap time, by just 0.1 seconds after doing so in season 1 round 3, just to edge him out. Great job to you, great job to your team. It's the best result of the season for this team, and the design language of this car is very, very incredible. It looks great, it has all the right features, but the thing I really like about this car is the very interesting placement of the front wing, which is right on the hood mounted over the windshield. It looks kind of like a bash bar, it looks incredibly unsafe, and it probably did the trick for edging Nev and MNF out of the Drivers' Championship this round. Congratulations, and now I'm going to leave you guys to watch the end of this crazy lap. Let's start off with the Round 5 Drivers' Championship. The Colored Cow of Ferdinand PV edged out Marmalade 1 and Thistle with a narrow escaping lead on the lap time for a first place run. Smons Smithy of Smons Racing is close behind, followed up by MNF and Senior Bench rounding out the top 5, and then Gamer Me, Sir Waffle, Dank Frank, Exige B58, and AC3D Prince finish out the top 10. Good job to all of you. Next up, we have the Round 5 Constructors Championship. Sir Waffle of Waffle Racing takes first place with an 87 total points, followed up closely by Senior Bent with 80 points of Ganner. Smons Smithy of Smons Racing takes third place with 78 points. Then the Colored Cow of Ferdinand PV, Marmalade 1 of Thistle, A Supporting T of Centurion Motorsport, Exige B58 of NMR, Gamer Me of Mikado, Meg Thurlow of Tomahawk, and Welcome to Costco of Dreamer Motors rounds out the top 10. Good job. And that is it for Season 2, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh the Trucker of Velocita Motorsport and your resident meteorologist voiced narrator. Please join us for Season 3, where we focus on production cars and market value, along with speed, agility, and strength in not only drivers, but constructors as well, as they focus on making not only the best car for the track, but the best car for the city streets. See you soon.